Hey guys, this is What If here, and today we're going to be doing race number 4 of 36 at Bristol. And let's change the paint scheme. I'm going to change it to the Martinsville car, because I believe he drove that kind of Diet Mountain Dew paint scheme at Bristol at the time. And normally when Junior drives the Diet Mountain Dew car, it's always given him bad luck. So that's what's going to happen today, because as of the way this game is, Bristol is extremely hard. Even if you have a custom setup and everything, it is still very difficult, because the AI just run you over, they're overly aggressive, and they kind of run odd. Like turns 1 and, like, as they go into turn 1, they slow down a lot, but in turns 3 and 4, they're kind of normal. Again, just really inconsistent programming on the Utenics part. It's funny because they always say, like, oh, 43 cars, it's such a task. I was like, NASCAR Thunder 2002, which was a 2001 game, had 43 cars. That's if EA can do that from back in 2001, this should not be an issue. So anyways, 100% difficulty, 25 laps. Let's just go to race and then put in our custom setup. I'm not expecting to do good here. This is going to be probably the first race of this Let's Play that I'm not going to do good, and I know for a fact, because it is, even if I'm like really, I mean, you can give, I mean, it's just really hard. It's very difficult. I remember when Cypher uploaded NASCAR 14 race at Bristol or Martinsville, he got ran over a lot, and that's not really Cypher's fault, because he's a pretty good racer himself, but it's just the game makes you look like crap. So, let's get this underway. I already put in my setup. And, why am I, like, in 38th or 39th? I don't even know. Whatever, Utenics logic. Alright, so, get ready. And, go. Green flag's out here at Bristol. Let's see, how long I can last or anything. And Michael McDowell's, like, trying to go by me already. But pretty much the best thing to do for these races is just stay on the bottom and try not to let anybody get underneath you, because that involves you getting turned. So as you watch going into 1, they do kind of slow up a lot more than what they should. So it's just you got to try to be careful as much as possible. You pretty much have to underdrive the living hell out of the car just to not run into anybody. So right now I can easily pass Michael Waltrip, but I kind of got in the back of him. And I got in the back of him again. Moved him off the track. Now we're 3 wide. It's really tight. And he slammed on the brakes again. Good grief. Alright, finally got to the inside of him. I don't know what really to say. It is action-packed, but for all the wrong reasons. But hopefully I can come home with a top 25 finish. And that's all I'm really hoping for in this race. Since there's a little bit of clean air, or a little bit of a gap, I went into turn 1 much harder than I did before. And wow, holy crap, McMurray and somebody just got really loose. Now I'm on the outside line. I don't want to be there, so let me get back down. I really got nowhere to go, and I just ran over Trevor Bayne because he went so slow in the corner. That's nice. My credibility of a driver slowly going down the drain because of this piece of shit game. Yeah, I want to make a video or a Let's Play on this game a couple days before, but it's just I had my cold sores and I couldn't talk. If you want me to talk like this, that wouldn't be really fun to watch. It's still not completely healed, but at least I can somewhat talk now. So I've been holding it off. So I did an Every Wins video, and I did one for Jeff Burton, and I linked it to his Twitter. Or I shared the video to his Twitter, and he actually replied saying, thanks for the videos, or thanks for the video, it was like great memories for me or something, or thank you very much or something. I was like so humbled by it. It was like ridiculous, because I linked other people's videos on their wins too. Like I did one for Ernie Irvin and Tony Stewart. I didn't get any sort of reply. Like I expect Tony Stewart, because he doesn't really use the Twitter that often. But I was expecting something from Ernie Irvin, because I linked it to his official account, or the one that's, you know, obviously his, because he has a lot of personal pictures and stuff on there, so I kind of assumed that was his. And he didn't reply, so because of that, Ernie, I like you, but in that case, fuck you. But Jeff Burton replied to it, and made me really happy. and because of him replying to it, the video skyrocketed in views. The view count is much higher than what it was prior. I think it was like around like 30 or something at the time, and it jumped to like 180. Wow, Allmendinger, good God, this guy like ran over by Allmendinger. Like again, like the crap shit on this game, you touch the side of their car and it'll just run you over. God damn. I want to get to the ball. Oh, shit. EMA check. God damn. Oh my God. Like I said, it's difficult for all the wrong reasons. It's not like it's actually legit challenging. It's just like that cheap challenging where it's like there's nothing you can do to be better unless you lower the difficulty and be a wimp, but like it's really hard. Like I was saying, I'm just really humbled by Jeff Burton on responding to it and everything. It's really cool and all that, so I'm really happy and all that. So I mean, I always respected Burton on and off the racetrack, but because of that I like him even more now, so that's awesome. And anyways, on to this race. And Alex Bowman just randomly went off the track for no damn reason. 32nd. I mean, if this was like anywhere else, like I would be like really disappointed. But it's like, since it's Bristol, the way it's programmed on this game, the only thing they fixed was turn forward, and I think they fixed that on inside line. But as terms of AI difficulty, they're way too tough here. Even with a custom setup, it's still hard. I mean, I'm kind of going all over the place here. Wow, and Harvick again, it's just so hard to compensate how they'll run the corner. You almost have to underdrive so much to make sure not to hit them, and then you do. You're trying to push the car as hard as possible, but you can't go too far because then you'll run them over. And also, they randomly stop at times you don't want them to. It's very inconsistent. It's at random, so it makes the best people look like crap. It makes decent people look like complete crap. And my car is starting to get really loose now. There's about 6 laps to go. So, I don't know. As long as I can... Again, the car's getting harder and harder, and Harvick just runs me over. Nice. And caution. Thanks, Harvick. Thank you so much. Just run me right the fuck over, and then everybody else is running the back of me. Nice. Like I said, it makes anybody look like crap on this game. As you saw, Harvick just ran me over. It's really funny because that's Revan's favorite driver, so it's almost like as if Revan just wrecked me. He's like, "What if? Get off this piece of shit game." I mean, I want to pit, but I know other AI drivers are gonna pit, so I'm just gonna stay out. It's the only people pit. Yeah, looks like about 4 or 3. I don't know where I'm gonna be. 31st. I literally like lost 1 spot because of all that crap. Whatever. Well, it kind of fits in theme with the Diet Duke car, because whenever Junior drives it, he always does bad. Or, no, it really has this bad luck, so that's kind of just ironic. However, this is Bristol. I like the track in real life, but on this game, it's way too difficult. As long as I can get like I was hoping a top 25, but I don't think that's quite possible. But as long as I get somewhere in the 20s, I'll be okay. What? Nope, I thought it was a white flag. And Jimmy Johnson's leading. I think that might be his first win of the year, or trying to make the first win of the year. Throw the car in there because, you know, Harvick kind of ran me over, so I'm not going to drive nice for him. White flag's out. I'm in 26. I need 1 more spot to get the position I really wanted to get all along. Wow, Michael Waltrip got sideways. I'm throwing the car in there. Alex Bowman hits the wall. I'm going to get 22nd. Wow. Now I gained like 9 spots on that last couple of laps. After the nightmare that race was, I'm just privileged to get 22nd. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose the points league, because I think Jeff Bourne might be second. I don't know. I haven't looked at the points in quite a while. But nothing too surprising in the top 10, maybe except for Stenhouse. But whatever. Anyways, let's continue and see where the points are. I don't know. I already have 2 wins, so I can pretty much take pretty much a break for the rest of the year. Pretty much sandbag the rest of the year if I really wanted to, because this chase forum, it's absolutely broken. where basically it makes people that have run good all year have 1 or 2 bad races and get screwed, like Junior, who is pretty much decent all year, or phenomenal first like 20 or so races, and then had like a couple like bad races or something, and it's gonna get screwed. Oh wow, huh. I have a 13-point lead over Kurt Busch of all people. Ambrose is still in the top 10. Vickers is 11th, Allmendinger 12th. Nothing too surprising except for Ambrose in 7th still. But yeah. So after Bristol, the next race will be at Auto Club, and I like that track. It's very fun to race on this game, and it's just very wide open racing. It's fun as hell to drive. So stay tuned for that race, because that's going to be action-packed and fun, and not ridiculously unfair like Bristol. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later, and have a nice day, everyone.